Здравейте, компанията! Добре си ми шли отново на гости. Здравейте на вас, тези, които ще гледат записа, както винаги качен по-късно в YouTube. Вас конкретно ви подсещам да се абонират за канала, ако още не сте го направили, да лайквате клиповете и така нататък. Знаете процедурите. Сега, ние тук продължаваме с втората част на вече съботно-неделния стрим. Преди това просекохме малко Гран Туризмо. Сега се връщаме обратно на Hogwarts Legacy. Аз преди да стартирам продадох някои букуци, които се бяхме позарили от екипировките. И сега е време да видим докъде сме с куестовете. В принцип имахме една странична задачка, която трябваше да свършиме. Но добре дошъл на кой се включват, ама започваме. Но първо мисля се фърлиме до часа по това. Нещо, даже не мога да го преведа. Това какво да не е астрономия, лунар картер. Може би нещо такова. Оп.
It's me, Gareth. You have a moment.
Гарет, сега нямаме време за тебе. Ще правим на ученолюбиви. Най-вероятно сме до тук.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your
Толкова
service.
засекохме
First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit
некъде по
unsteady when we
пътя
last met.
и май беше
I'm afraid I
подвинал
had a
леко.
rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Абе, то бастун, какво ще ни кара да правим?
Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Go on, take the moon. Odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most.
Беше в името фантастични животни.
Of a demiguise.
Revelli, a demiguise?
Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First,
То
your
трябва още някакви
daring
задачи да правим.
do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Нема съм много доволен да ти помогнем. По-скоро ще се заведе в...
I'm not sure I should be going in there.
Oh, you needn't worry. You'll be perfectly fine if you simply mind you're not seen. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Добре, поне ще няде най-после да заключваме заключените съндъци. Цънк. И най-вероятно ще имаме още нещо да апгрейдваме. Дайте Алахамора ще туриме тука. Упс.
Aloha Mora.
Ей! Добре. Това е някаква мали... Update deal. Добре. Чакай сега. Това нещо не мога да схванем обаче. Ха! Нещо трябва да го напаснем ли? А тия вътре ще не се ли въртат? Бах му майката. Това нещо не мога въобще да го разберем. Ба! Едно време откачихме врати в Splinter Cell. Тук бах му майката, аз това въобще нищо не мога да му разберем. Нещо няма някаква подсказка за автоматично, защото не ми се занимава. Нещо трябва да го напаснем ли? Нищо не мога да разберем, честно казано.
Aloha, Mora.
Само разбрах, че трябва да ги въртиме, ама какво от това? Тия сами абсолютно едни и същи. Аз си не мога да видим никаква логика, има и другото. Май вече... Аха. Ами, аха, тратанцията. Добре, бе, как работи това чудо? Абе, нека си трябва да го намериме. Ах, майката! Сигурно 30 минути.
You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Revelio.
Епимо майката, доде го разбереме. Remind of stuff, Hogwarts Legacy, добре.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely...
Тия няма какво ги подслушваме.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Те тук ще ни фанат доде... Да, поне го спанахме горе-долу.
Preparing for a rebellion. Stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative. The ministry would allow them to have wands. I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of goblins.
Да, се умитаме от тука.
Off on another adventure, are we? No students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Така... Аре да се умитаме от тук.
Ravenclaw would not have been that.
Щеше ми се да направим много работи, ама няма да са. Да не си тестваме късмета. Така че тя се сбутаха на изхода.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Oxmead, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
I'll see what I can do, but I'm fairly busy.
Ако имаме време,
Can't promise anything.
че верно сме бая взети.
But I hope you will find the time. In case it matters, I do have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens.
Да, сега ще ходим да търсим 10 000 статуи.
You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Revelio.
Добре.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister is Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
Revelio.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
А тук не ще трябва да връщаме явно.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Aloha Mora.
Неидентифициран обект. Така, я да видим сега. Какви задачки имаме? How to turn up back. А, да. Ето това обаче мога го направим. Какво е професор Онай?
Pinches of Angelica or 3?
Това със сигурност объркахме етажа.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to meet you.
Окей, обратно нагоре, обратно нагоре.
Ревелио.
Добре, тук открихме път. Още една статуя, пътюм, добре. Сега какво ще гадаем ли бе? Или аз обърках просто... задачката.
Beginner's luck, I say. You'll not beat me next time.
Тук стана нещо ебати върволицата.
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done.
Даже не помня какви беха занятията.
I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see power. Авада Кедавра трябва да учим.
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets.
Хайде.
You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy? You must stop preparing.
Incendio.
Outside of the classroom.
Revelio.
Хоп. Тук май изпълнихме всичките работи. някоя капела. Appearance, как беше? Аха. За връзките очила. Добре. А тук ще трябва да дириме... Това даже не се знае къде са. И това си минеме. Ще може да си събираме животинки.
Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where.
Oh,
come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Първо да видим тук какво не сме идентифицирали. Здрасти, скиптър, да, с шоки цъкам. Добре си дошъл, първото, което е. Надявам се да ти е интересно. Бижу. Тъмън щях да питам докъде си стигнал.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing.
Аз честно казвам не вярвах, че ми е толкова интересна. Обаче това е вече, може би не знам колко, към 10 часа, може би съм навъртял някъде. И се изкачва по нещо ново, което да се прави.
He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the puffle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Logitech G335 с кабелчеса. Не, за PlayStation не. Даже ако ти кажа, че допреди бях с едни слушалки от Jumbo, обаче се прецакаха. Добре. Press Assign. Добре. Така. Какво направих, бе? Голем съм бастун. Така.
Hello, Deke. Can you remind me how to use the knapsack?
First, get close to the beast you wish to rescue. Then, point the mouth of the bag directly at the beast and open it. The beast should go right in.
Добре, значи сега трябва да си намериме животинка.
Do cooperate, won't you?
Ти си бързичко да ти се не знае. Де е твоята кожа? Ела тука. Тука. Хоп. Добре. Даже дигнахме левел.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
И скиптър се пак и благодаря за съба. Чакай сега, няма да маме пеша до там, ако ще... Какво ще да става? О, тук имаме... Какво имаме тук, бе? Добре, да не се разсейваме чак толкова. Тук има и някакви врагове.
Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms. Manners are important, though, aren't they? You've known a fight. Thought we'd forget about that goblin helm you stole. Tricky little cape flapper. Careful now.
Ще запалиш некому дедовия. Айде, довиждане. Палячо.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Дай тия гъбки да ги набереме. А ти какво изпусна тук? Добре. 6 пара. Тук трябва да имаме, значи... Като гледам... Предизвикателство на Мерлин. Я да го минем и него пътюм.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Те от малко по-бързите. Пардон. Браво. Още едно и ще разшириме поне инвентара още. Сега да видим как ще сбереме тая летяща гад. Детни. Лично няма я се чекам. Благодаря, че се представи. Довиждане.
Oh dear.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Добре, значи трябва да ползваме Левиосо. Така че... Това ли беше? Така. Да ни е всичко под ръка. Това ли е? Хоп. А колко трябва да събереме? Само едно. Едно.
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Добре, ама на Дик му е лесно. Защото ще траква с пръсти и отива. По принцип, знам, че май ще направим нещо в нужната стая. Да разтварваме животните. Поне така мисля, не?
Unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Добре, сега ще трябва да изчакаме до вечерта. Добре. Това трябва по 3 да ги помпаме.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you've finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Готови сме. Остава само си намерим стаята, къде беше. Charm Classroom. Добре, що не виждам проклетата стая? Съм сигурен, че имаше някакъв шорткът до нея, ама...
What are you up to now?
Имало е тартанци. Дай да видим сега какво ще правим тук.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of?
Баси майката.
You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Направихме стая в стаята ми се струва.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Не бе, чакай бе, няма да...
Actually, perhaps another time.
Баси нивята.
Look at this.
Магия майка.
It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
Тап R1, добре. Да тия ми очите!
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed.
Да го апгрейдваме и това нещо по-нататъка.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Добре. Magical beasts materials. Добре. Трябва да ги храним, да ги почесваме. Така... Да си екипираме четката и... Хапе.
Wonderful.
Добре. А птицата къде отиде? Трябва да ядеш, майка. Добре, и трябва да се нахрани и тогава да го...
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Добре. Така. Това сега как го накажем е тук. Така. Брависимо. Дай сега да видим. Какво правиме? Аха. Може да си апгрейдваме екипировката. View upgrades. Добре. Грешка. Gear. Даже тук сме минали. Трябваше да видим Spellcraft, добре. Your gear 5 time, добре. Тук сме до подкривата крушества. Но си имаме един talent point, ето да си го разпределиме. Increase range of value. Ancient to magic matter. Добре. за по-добро лекуване. Аре, дай, това ще го направим. Има и тук сме готови. Още нещо трябва да добавим, обаче не виждам какво. Това ли? И още какво трябва да правим, бе, ти се не знае. Добре, де. Аз повече от това няма какво да добавим, само ти кажа.
I don't have anything for this at the moment. What did you ask me to do with my magical materials?
Use the spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom. Then you'll be able to weave your magical materials into your clothing. Come back to Deke once you've enhanced a piece of clothing.
Копеле, аз повече няма какво да ти турим на тая... Или още ли трябва да апгрейдваме? Те ева тия парцали. Това го... Тия са нахрани, напоени. Мисля, че повече няма какво да загубяваме. Description. Абе, тук нещо да не се багяса, бе. Стига. Защото тук няма какво повече да апгрейдваме. Но това няма какво. Тук нещо много сериозно забихме. Що така? Плюс сме екипирали всичко. Шамата си я бива, само че си зададеме. Аха. Боже, колко съм смотан. Ден ще към гоблинс.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke.
Боже, аз мислих, че трябва да правим нещо невероятно сложно.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Минахме си основната линия на куестовете, само че от тая лудница някаква легендарна маска. А къде отиде, като я изкарахме тази легендарна маска, не се знае. Или да не държим на тия работи. Така, само мисля да направим една бърза пауза за пикане. Че биричката почна да напира нещо много рано. И продължаваме след сима, няма 2-3 минутки. Добре, банда. Изпикахме кръга. Може да продължиме напред. С следващата задачка. Добре, дай да отидеме да видим Сирона какво иска от нас.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Предполагаме, че ще има някакви ядове с някои от тия проклетници.
Please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Не, още не съм проверил твоите
Hello, Serona.
пеперуди.
I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
Да.
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Добре.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Revelio.
Тук сме изпуснали нещо. Оп.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
И тук имаме една летяща книжка.
Revelio. Revelio.
Така. А тук вече нямаме...
Revelio.
Тук имаме на Мерлин.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Това обаче нещо ново.
Leviosa.
Добре.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Добре. Идеално. Разширихме се вече с още инвентара. Добре, пътюм доста добре се справихме. А това моля го... Тая гад дали мога да я опитмина, бе? Я да видим. Това отдави ли се, бе? Май, това не мога. Айде, гад мръсна.
Revelio. This place has seen better days.
Shane Barlow thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing.
Май пак бъркахме мисията
He was
обаче.
seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest
Добре,
wearing
май
a
захванахме
particular
някаква
woolen
странична
jumper,
задачка без да
one
искаме.
that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
This looks intriguing.
Добре, тук нещо много си умешахме куестовете.
I've always said
Revelio.
that travel broadens the mind.
Careful, добре.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawklumps and collect the box of letters there.
човек.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Brottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Rebellion.
Тия малко са като близнаци, ама карай.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Какво изкарахме тук? Ръкавички и гащи. Които за момент са по-смотани. И капела, легендарна при това.
Castle must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio.
Добре, тук сме нагоре. Всъщност.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Ooh.
Better have a look around. See about the hawk clumps and the box of letters. Incendio! Almost there. One more hawk clump to harvest.
Аз вроде съм събирал некти.
That's all the hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Но не ми трябват.
Rebellion. Revelio.
Тук какво имаме, бе? По-скоро ще трябва да го ремонтираме, ми се струва. А тук какво стана? Копале, тук се багяса. Кажи честно. Чай видим. Нема.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or we'll all together.
Това направо ми... Той трол направо ни разказа играта. Да видим къде ще ме върне.
That's all the Horcrux for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Как ме удари толкова? Гад мръснат твоя.
Rest easy, my large friend. Revelio.
Добре, можеше ми даде още малко уигъл-мигъл, или какво беше.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Аз тук хубаво се наврех. Ако слезем тук долу...
Repair. Accio. Revelio.
Добре. Айде, покатери се, де. А так, катери се, моли да я сбереме. Не. Катериците тук не са застрашен вид. Чакай, веднъж сме си по... Именно. Но тук сме си били. Добре.
This must be Sirona's box of letters. Revelio.
О, няма кой да ги чете тия писма.
I think that's everything.
Айде,
Sirona will be
влизаме
glad to
тогава.
have this back. I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these hawk lumps. Arrest her, Revelio. I should investigate. Wonder who lives here.
Ама няма да проверяваме
Hello,
сега.
Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some hawk lumps for you, and I found Sirona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. and Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have
Ще
it back.
бъдем, понеже си ползваме Fast Travel.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Folks still talk about...
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggamel potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Може да...
Miss Willardsey, could you remind me what it is that you needed?
Of course. A swarm of beautiful butterflies has been drifting about the edge of the Forbidden Forest. I wondered if you might possibly follow them and let me know where they lead.
Добре, да направим тази странична задачка. Защото колкото по-навътре влизаме в гората, толкова по-висок левел се изисква от наша милост.
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies. Incendiary.
тук нещо много тесно. Букук. Така, дай да видим сега къде ще ни отведат тия пипирутки.
Rebellion. Revelio. Well, well. Look what we have here.
Добре. Това беше сравнително бързо.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Ей, без малко да дигнем ниво.
Revelio.
Добре, дай да видим следващия. I can visit dog mutant that cup. Филмата действаме стенатура в Мандрейк. Добре, това ще е малко по-сложно помежду другото. Но ще го свършиме него. Те завинава така. Дай да видим тук на карта. Кои беха тия с... С семената ли беха тия?
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Hello. Be with you in a bit.
Чакай само да видим какво точно ни трябва, за да не...
Revelio.
Даже изкарахме и една точица. Use Mandrake on multiple enemies. Sits and dog with that cup. Абе, къде си е Dog with Dead Cup? Май не съм ги открил.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh. No one can say I don't keep a stack
Това да ме
shelf.
убиеш, не мога да сетим къде беха. Така. Шоу. Това е Hogwarts, добре. Hogwarts Grounds. Ей, това не може да сетим, ще къде е било. Ми е толкова познато. Абе, тя карта не е никак малка, бе. Така. Не, аз това абсурд да сетим къде е. Should I need any seeds or plants? Долу и от ентет кап. Това да ме убиеш, не мога сетим къде е. Я да ви моля, за да има нещо тук, докъде чакаме. The magic need can be ground post any sides. Добре, значи тия ми трябва обаче да му убиеш, не мога да сетим къде са. Да си стуриме тия няколко полшана. Я да ровнем в това доде чакаме. Щото не помня къде се намира. Dog with a cat. Добре, това е някъде в... Хоксмит мисля, че трябва да е пак, бе. А що не го виждам да му се не знае? И готово ли? Значи трябва да го открием някъде в Хоксмит. Мамичката му. Направим полушени тук, доде сме се замотали в стаята. Че бех останали едно нищо. Имаме за още 3. Ти е добре, че стават бързо за 15 секунди. Още една остана. Айде. Дай, ще пуснем тя да се прави. И... тук някъде поне мисля, че трябва да е...
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Дай да го прехвърлим на през деня. Прехвърлихме таратанци. по изгрев сме. Така, това е Pivin Potion.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio.
Така, мадам, нам какво си. Това, каквото е заключено.
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracal feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Hello.
Oh, welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair from a Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncar fur? Duracal feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Duracalls. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but add it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
Това е тази, която ни каза духчето.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire?
Ние нямаме нищо за
I'll not
продаване.
mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Това... Ние моля ли го засмучеме?
Revelio.
Дали ще е нагло, ако откраднем тая птица? Добре. Тук работа нямаме.
Aloha Mora.
Хайде, префърли го става. Добре. 300 зора стана.
What do we have? Revelio.
Какво имаме? Едни смотани ръкавици. Малко пара. Още малко пара. И май това е. Имаме и едно от тия хуйнички.
Fine now, demiguys.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch.
Revelio.
Добре, дай да го видим сега къде е. То скапан магазин. Аз не съм го открил. Ей. Кай често, че не мога да прескочим оградата. Това каквото и да е заключено. Това е заключено. Honey Dukes.
Aloha Mora.
Тук може да се набиеме за...
Revelio. Revelio.
А ти какво искаш, бе?
Lumos.
Не, това твърдо си е заключено.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Тук не мога да влеземе. Това е то с пръчките. Бах му майката.
Fine now, then, me guys.
I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapade.
Куестовете. Бах му майката.
Revelio.
Бах ти майката. Аз се завърих на всека другаде, но само това, което ми трябва, не мога го намерим. Оливандър. Скрол се нам какво си и тук излизаме от града. Това е някакъв за отвари. Но ние май през деня с тех не мога па си говорим. През нощта. Или просто с този бъстър не мога да си говорим.
I wonder if they'll ever find that golden snitch in Bodmin Moor.
Revelio.
Добре, не, определено ми трябва някакъв много сериозен жокер, защото не мога да намерим това. Малко мъча, защото трябва да го намерим къде е. Not around the central area of the town Dogwit, така. Northern region of Hogsmeade. Това предполагам, че е тук някъде, може би. Поне така се надявам. Де е възкапания магазин? Аз изгубих тук 1 час да го търсим. А дали въобще това е съвсем отделен въпрос. Въобще не е това. Бах му майка ти, смотания магазин аз. Човек. Копеле, ей го.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Той е на майка си кътния зъб.
Revelio.
Даже май изпълнихме още някаква задачка. Като за финал.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes.
Боже, млъкнете бе, бах му майката.
You'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Дай да ти разгледаме.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Така. Това колко пари е, бе?
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
That wants to increase their yield.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Such a wee bairn gain, a door's always open.
Айде да се връщаме в стаята вече. Така, вече може да се връщаме в нужната стая.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
О, 10 минути, това трябва да го чекаме. Да го сложим това и... Да видим... Неква яката шапка изкарахме. Леле майко, не казва на никой. А тук какво се случва? Добре сме. Това беше за по-ефективни... Добре, де го чакаме това. Аз трябва ще си купа за това за по-бързо с растеж май, ама айде де. Да излезем, освен да се опитаме да хванем още някое друго животно. Да кажем тука.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Сега тук се покаже, че нямаме нищо, нали?
Revelio. I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Добре, имам предизвикателство, обаче в момента с него не ми се занимава.
Revelio.
Тук имаме още предизвикателство от Мерлин. Но ето тук, примерно, имаме... Да опитаме някое животно.
Revelio.
Чакай.
Revelio. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? Revelio.
Тук имаме от тия пупкинси. Ние такова имаме да му ева майката.
Revelio.
Добре, ето там имаме още някакво животно, което се опитаме да изнамериме. Мале, ние там андрамура. Трябва да използваме и срещу врагове.
Revelio.
Това е от тия...
Levioso. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Everything's all right now.
Тия вълци. кажа честно, че умрех така.
Leviosa.
There. Not going to hurt you.
Добре, вече мога да се връщаме в нужната стая. Би трябвало скъпата мандра горе да е пораснала. Гледай го как се радва, бе. Така, това не сме го хранили. Това не сме го чесали. Чакай, че ви оплаших, бе. Добре. Чакай сега това да го... това ви трябва някакво супер голямо... да седиме майка му. Добре, това ми трябва... по-голема маса. Small pots. Добре, тук вече тотално се изгубих.